Hello everyone on YouTube, this is Gunnery Sarge 21.
And MJB360.
Today we will be showing you all the stuff with, the city. The original city that was made. And, well, here we go. So, we will start off with this blue building. Very nice. It's got a wood grain texture to it. And, anything you like to say about it?
It does have textures. Our buildings do have textures, unlike Apocalypse Rising, that has pretty much everything just foam plastic look. I wanted to do the texture because I want more realism in the game, not just foam buildings. You know what I'm saying?
Our point is that we want to try and get this game to have very nice realism to it. And I don't think we can get that without certain details, that those subtle details will really make the difference to the gaming experience here. The office building, for example, right here, it's kind of office and industrial. And it's your standard 2 rooms. Oh, there's a civilian spawner right there. I've built this game up of like 4 or 5 different spawners. Food, civilian, police, military, and medical, and that's what determines the buildings to really what they have and what they hold. So you'll be able to know, just by looking at the building, you might know what's going to be in it. Is there anything you'd like to say about the size of the city?
I think the size of the city's okay. There's one thing I want to point out, if you guys didn't notice, that even we have detail on the streets, too. It has a concrete look to it. I just want to add that.
Yes, and my character was just on a roof right there. That'll be good for, like, kind of sniping with either the M1 Grands or the 22. And, the blue building right here was actually one of the first buildings that were implemented into the game. And this right here is our 2-floor building, another one. This is an extension to the other office and industrial. Notice it's bigger, and it's got the same textures, very detailed, very nice for its purpose. And, Matthew, how do you think of the double roof kind of thing?
I think it's good for the people that are trying to snipe other players or zombies with the Ruger 1022 that we have, or the M1 Grand. But beware that right now there's no fog, but we will be implementing that soon, just like fog that Apocalypse Rising has. We want to put that in too to reduce banditry.
Also, this building right here is the very first building that was ever made, even on Classic Invasion. That's the storefront. Its loot is actually relatively well, and you can even ask Matthew here. He knows what we've been doing beforehand. Building, we both did. Scripting, we kind of both did. We kind of intervened on both parts because we weren't really experienced. Now we've got some stuff here. Oh yeah, the hospital. Very good for its close quarters if anybody decides to go in there. And that's the only way you're going to be able to regenerate your health.
Yes. Eating cans and beans and any type of food item or even drink items will not restore your health. It will only restore your hunger and thirst bars. That is it. They're not going to regenerate your health.
Yes, and one thing about this city, it's pretty detailed because there's a good amount of houses in there, and there's this kind of area that will really work out for it because the amount of buildings that are there, it differentiates. We'll possibly play around with the city as it goes along, depending on what we decide to put into it. I know myself that as a scripter here, I need to know that the instances can't let it get laggy and all that. So that's a basic thing. And the medical pack that was just used. Health did not move actually, because it was already 100. It only just refills to 100. Other scripting coincidences like this 2 C96s, as just seen right here. That's just things that happen. Yeah, it's possible, because I use a math.random thing. And the police station is like probably the most differentiated, and it's all it spawns. It's got an M4, it's got like 1 military spawn per police building, and realism, like we said, is the key factor here.
We even have gun boxes that have real, sort of real life looks to them. We got images from Resident Evil 4, because that's one of the games that we really like, and yeah, we all know they use gun boxes. We didn't want to do the clip idea that Zolot and Guzmanak used on Apocalypse Rising.
Same with, whatchamacallit, from Dead Miss, Petro 180.
Yeah, we wanted to use boxes. We wanted to be a little different than the competitors.
And it's not all about the competitors, though, but it's more of just being able to have a little bit of a creative thing here, because, yeah, the boxes of ammo, there's not as many of them. You're not going to find too much. But you always have to know that they're going to carry more ammo than just one clip or one load. And the park here. How do you think of the park and all the outskirts of the city?
I think the park is nice. It just needs some touching up to do, and the park will be done.
Yes, it's pretty basic, but it's nice for the area. It's kind of interface. We also got a farm area right here, and that's just kind of interface. Other than that, we'll be going into countryside. That's kind of the majority of the area.
The barn will be updated, just to let you guys know.
Yes, the building and scripting kind of integrates to a point with everything that we've been doing. And, yeah, out there, it's just all countryside. There's mountains around the city as well, because you don't want to look straight ahead into everything and have all flat terrain. You kind of need to have a little bit of it to divide the map around you. That way, it doesn't look like it's all one piece. It gives you the divided feeling. Well, and as always, it's Gunnery Starts 21.
And MJB360.
And we'll be giving you more updates as the game goes along. It's all right here with our game updates. And just remember, scripting, that'll be new, and building, we'll have it. Goodbye.